Welcome back, friends. Today I have another one of these thin fin blanks from Fishhead Custom Lures, and I'm going to use some crackle medium to paint a crackle pattern on this. And what I have here is from Folk Art. It's their crackle medium, and I'm going to put just a little bit of this on a piece of scrap paper here. With a little paintbrush, I'm just going to put a nice even coat on this. Fairly heavy, but I don't want it to really run and sag. Brush the whole bait with it. I forgot to mention that I've already taped off this bill, and I've given this bait a base coat of opaque black. So I have a fairly wet, even coat on here. The instructions on the Folk Art bottle say to let it dry. I find it works best if I don't let it dry. So what I'm going to do next is add a little opaque white into the airbrush. Because my crackle medium is still wet, I'm going to use fairly low pressure on this white paint, and I'm going to keep the airbrush further back because I don't want to blow that medium around. I want it to stay where I put it. So I'm just going to use real light coats, light pressure, keep the airbrush further away, and just start painting this white. I need to add a little bit more paint to the brush. Just go slow here. Don't get in a hurry and too much pressure, get too close and start blowing that medium around, because then it puddles under your paint. You don't really get the effect that you're looking for. You can see it's already starting to crackle a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of this Pearl Plum from Createx into the airbrush. And same thing, low pressure, keep your airbrush back a ways. And I want to paint the top half of this with this Pearl Plum. Now let's heat set, and we should start to see it crackle some more. Okay, we got a pretty nice crackle pattern there. Good. Now I'm going to rinse the airbrush out real good and come back with some white. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've rinsed the airbrush out. I've added some opaque white. Now I want to use one of these stencils, which again is just a piece of paper with a hole punched in it. Now I want to paint this eyeball. Quick heat set, and I'll flip it over and do the other side. Like that. Now I'm going to take this white, I'm just going to kind of lighten up this belly just a little bit, not much. Okay, I'll heat set real quick and rinse the airbrush out. Okay, I've rinsed the airbrush out and I've added some opaque black into the brush. And now I have another stencil with a little smaller hole in it. I'm going to paint the center of that eyeball with black. Quick heat set, flip it over and do the other side. Get that just a little bit darker than that. Okay. Now I want to paint the nose black. I'm going to bring black right down the spine just a little bit, just darken up that purple. Just real light. Okay, I'll give it a quick heat set now. Because it is a shad, I'm going to give it a couple shad dots. I'm going to use an ink pen to mark where I want those. I'll come back about this far and underneath that shoulder. Mark the same spot on the other side. And we'll use another one of these stencils. Get my mark in the middle. There's our shad dot. Quick heat set. I'll turn it over. Get our mark centered in the stencil. Just like that. And there you have it. Crackle medium on a thin fin. Crackle shad. Thanks for watching. Happy painting. Happy fishing. And again, if you get anything at all out of these videos, please subscribe. I appreciate it.